Hello and welcome. I'm Sarah Monique, and we are back with some Creativerse. We were working on building our new area and getting stuff and whatnot. Okay, it's been a while since I returned because we were still clearing that big area. Ow! The Leafy is mad at me for some reason. Probably because I'm out at night. We were working hard and to get this area cleared out. One thing I did find out since the last time is if we want to do the Halloween event, we're gonna have to get rid of some goosies until they cough up some uh, idols so we can use those. We left off with a lot of floating area. Oh yeah, we wanted to take care of our pets and stuff, so I could get supplies to make more extractors, and also get plenty of dirt to fill in holes in the ground so that we don't have issues with our pets going into the ground later. Okay, that's nothing with this. Because I had, I think, started to fill this one. Or the other one. Don't remember. It's been a while. I don't think I filled either one. So, let's get to it. Right now, behind the scenes, working really hard to try to get some good, nice sized backlog for you guys to have plenty of content and keep YouTube happy. Well, I just kind of do everything I can. Oh, why did I do that? Let's see. One thing I don't like. That. I prefer to have my pigs and stuff prancing around because, oh, because, you know, it's cute. Makes them still feel lively. Okay. So we've got some pigs. I remember we need crystals from those who glow in the dark. I don't know who else I was feeding. You have brown. You have red. Oh, you're brown. Probably fed the ones that need a brown mushroom because it's easy. And I see we have a Miru over here. We had started our nice collection of pets. We haven't named it yet. I forget how to spell Rico without being incorrect because dyslexia. Okay. Just chilling. Ugh. Do need to get more leafies because that's a big species. And more rocksters because there's very few. Not only a few of them. But we need a lot of pets in general because there's still a lot we don't have. Okay. Okay, we do still have excavators. What were we doing? Okay. I think we just need to go put stuff away a bit, and maybe that'll help. Dead grass. Yeah, I already know that. Okay. New recipes unlocked. Yay! It's always nice when we get new recipes. Because we need plenty to do some more stuff. Okay, this is food stuff. So we're gonna put that away, that. And then drops. Oh yeah, that goes with the other stuff. It looks like we were working with trying to make more stuff. Yeah, seedlings are in here, so we can just drop those in there. Recipes I feel are over here. Not there, not there. Here they are. And then here, where we put the random light sources that we hit. And then back over here, the vault with some wood. And this is where we've got some more wood to put away. This. And then that wood. And then... oh, we put a bunch of wood over here. Eh. Probably we're starting to reorganize and stuff, but eh. It's not gonna really happen until we're fully ready. Which isn't gonna happen just yet. Okay, and by that, like, our area has to be ready for us to build once we've built our new space. Okay. You. And also you. Okay. Whee! I do not play this without you guys, so yeah, there's some episodes that there's gonna be a good few episodes. There's just me drumming on, chilling with doing some stuff, such as this. This is where we get grass. Okay. We got this going. Because I think last time we got all the way out here. And we had gotten to the problem with this. Which I'll see about later. Because there was two other spots that we were also trying to fill in. All this dirt that we're getting will help. I don't know if I filled the small hole. We may have. Mayhaps. Not. We will see. Yes, we did. We started over here. I remember, because this is where we got to. Okay. So we can still get here, even if we cut this off. let's do that. If you guys ever have like questions, maybe you can leave them in the comments and I can see them and reply. That's right. Yep. Where is this? Okay, that's just over there. Okay. We'll just close that. So we're trying to start some filling in over here. Okay. And I'm doing this because I don't know if they ever fixed it, but there was a habit that's had of falling through to underground caverns. So that's why we're taking dirt and filling it. With Creativerse, I don't know how much more we're getting updates because, well, they put out a definitive edition and that made it seem like we may not get any more updates, but at the same time, they put out access to a experimental version, so it makes me wonder what's going on. Don't know. I honestly don't know. Okay. So the goal is to walk it here. I'm sorry if I'm a little less lively today. Had a tiring day. Was vain today, and rain makes me tired. And also sometimes it cause my fibro to act up, which is annoying. We're just trying to fill this in. Because the goal is to make a nice dirty land area that we can build on something epic. Maybe a few things. We'll see. Okay. Even if I only have a small audience right now, I do hope y'all are doing great and that we grow in numbers sooner or later. But if this channel doesn't get too big, that's okay. What I hope gets big will be the stories that I'm working on writing, which I'm not gonna release in normal novels and stuff, but kind of want to release them in bit of audiobooks. And I may have talked about that before, but it is something I want to do, and I'm working on writing the stories, but I'm not only doing writing, I'm also doing like concept art for characters and stuff, which is important, as well as making all the lore and stuff myself, which can be a bit for someone who's very bad at researching. So, well, it looks like we cleared up a whole other section. My hand's feeling weird today. You're wondering. Since Creativerse is only on keyboard and mouse, I gotta play it the best way I can. Been playing it for years. Maybe, like, eventually we can turn this into, like, a story time thing. Who knows? Do you guys want that? Do you guys like me telling stories or something while I'm building? Just a thought. Maybe it's just my shoulder feeling weird. Doing a thing. Okay. Just, my body does not always act proper. Or like should I say, as I want it to, because the fibro and everything, which is annoying. But that's okay. And this is just kind of one of those times. It's just a chill time with us, and just sit and chill with me. Maybe have this on a second screen as you're doing something. Okay. Can only go so far, because the other side has not been filled. But we are getting a good bit of progress here. We haven't even used a whole stack yet, so we're doing good. Speaking, we have multiple stacks to use. But yeah, when I show you guys concept art, it may seem random to you, but those are often concepts of characters and stuff for the stories that I'm working on. Which I try to put a lot of thought into their designs and whatnot. gonna fill up here. We can fill up this side piece. We just need to allow a tunnel to get down to where we haven't gone yet. Okay, let's go there. Okay. Slightly worried about that warm worm. Okay. After a certain point, we have to worry about the higher pieces, which will just have to be filled in after we fill in the other side. We don't need that, so let's do this. Okay. We can get some spots there filled in. Oh, I don't know why my hand's doing that. There. Yeah. There we go. And we got that done. Now we finished that stack. And we're on to another. Just trying to get it up to here. And then filling in everything else is going to be a lot, but I'm making good progress. About here. then fill in here. Because the ladder will be the last thing we want to fill in. I don't want to stay away from the ladder. It's a nice guidance point. And filling the roof up to here, at least from where that is, works. To at least get it there. And then fill that in. To have some more field area. And then we can fill bottom from here up. Because we don't have to worry about the other area, it interfering with the other area, so we just fill this in. Like this. Because we have to make access for this. We want to get this to here filled in. And fill in everything else. So that becomes all just dirt. All the dirt that we took from the surface becomes what we fill the catacombs with, so that we have solid ground to place our pets on and stuff without worry. Okay. And then we're going to turn to the back and then do that a ways. Because this can get filled like this. The more is done, the easier it becomes. It's just like that. Move that. And, we wouldn't even be able to do this if we didn't clear all that space on the ground above. There we go. We will, of course, find a make a better place to do farming and stuff. One bit at a time. Just gotta make sure we build this up first. There. the area below is going to be the more annoying part because of the fact that there's tar down there. I'm going to want tar. I think that's why I was like trying to get some of the extra stuff. Nearly finished this chunk. Twists and turns, and we've already almost done this whole piece. Oh, something saw me. It decided it wanted to hit me because it was dark. There was enough dirt blocks that it decided to show itself. Should be able to walk on top of this. Okay. Yep. There. And then we can clear this, fill this in some, since this is an extra nook. It doesn't need to be. There we go. There we go. Me watching other people play Pokopio when all I got is this is what I have access to. No Pokemon, just Creativerse. I almost used up another set. Oop. That's why I gotta grab multiple sets before we do this. Because as soon as I figure out what I'm doing, okay. Oh, that's back. So we pull a card. It's a square. Red. Now we fill in more. Wait. Oh yeah, that was on the same level. Okay. That can be left as it is. Now, when it comes to this, I can't even see it very well. I don't know how far it goes. So I left it before. Hmm. I think we've done enough filling for the moment. So check on our pixies. Yeah, your watermelon. That one needs pie, so we're not doing that right now. Okay. It'll break my thing easily if I grab a feed and grab from every single one of you guys. There's so many. And I'll have so many more. Okay. Now, as the sun's about to come up, we can do some transplant of grass on the surface to remove some of the dirt. Make it all green, pretty, and ready to be built on. Like over here. As I know, even if I am likely to cover it up, I still want it to have green grass under because who knows, maybe I'll have a few different like buildings and I need grass underneath it for now. So if even if I'm gonna replace it with pathing later, it's a good under base to use. Plus I have a ton of it, so. And I need rocks more than anything. Rocks, I mean stone. I need stone more than I need grass. So, grabbing some stone while I put down some grass is probably a good idea. Maybe I'll just grab. Because I don't think I'm making things any wider than they already are. No, I was thinking about it. At least down here where the lake was, I was thinking of doing that. But we'll see. And just replacing it with nice grass. Like so. Okay. This time I'm not gonna let it go too far. And just go around to pick up the stone to help replace it with grass. Except in this case. Where's the stone? Actually, no. There we go. We're gonna go straight across and then clean up the other group. It'll be a lot, but it'll be worth it. When it's done. Because this is going to be a big build. Oop. And once we've got it over, I was thinking about starting the building process, that was right. Thinking about starting at least the area where I hope to hopefully attract a worm, but we'll see. I would have to go and make sure I have enough. Of what I need to even make the space for that. And I don't know if I do. So I might try that next episode. We'll see how we're doing, how much we have, and at least start it. We don't just do it in general. There we go. We're getting some good stone. I'll have plenty of grass to replace this. There are times I will work with the landscape as it is, and then others I just like to have a very nice flat canvas to work with. This is a point where I prefer to have a nice canvas to work with. So that I can build nicely. I do wonder if like we'll ever do much with this. As far as I know, since they've come up with the definitive edition, I don't know what they've been working on, so they could be working on new content, or they could be working on a different game, who knows. extra bit that needs filling. Like this. There we go. I know I'm gonna run out of grass. This set of grass. This is gonna be a lot of prep work we're doing for our eventual building. But you will see it be worth it. I want to make big buildings. Ah, ran out. I do wonder what you guys would like to hear me talk about while I'm doing this. Maybe you guys can tell me. Do you want to hear life stories of mine? Do you want to hear spooky stories? Do you want me to, I don't know, just talk or sing or whatever? Do you want me to start streaming this again? Over just recording it? I don't know. We will see. All I know is maybe I'll just continue as I am when it comes to recording for you guys until we get to the fun part, which is having this whole area flattened and prepared and everything so that you guys can enjoy the fun part of chilling with me as I build. I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. As my content changes, will change as I need to. I mean, started videos because I couldn't always stream. Started making clips because I thought, why not? I have funny moments, why not make clips? And now I keep making clips. Having to go over old streams. What's the point? Oh, there's another big old section. Let's just go across. Right here. And clean this up. I think I said I wanted to start building some, but it's like I need to fill that hole in fully, the old mine in fully before I do even think about it. To start building fully. And once I do that, I'm gonna have to start making an area to at least start moving things over from our current home. Which means I need to work on making a storage room and places for several of our pets. Which I do wonder, should I keep them like in groups or let them all mingle? That is a question. Okay. It's not even gonna come up to the exact same point. Lol. So I'm gonna do it again. To make this a square that I can just empty out. Make it easier to just add everything else in. Make it all nice and pretty. I never thought about modding Creativerse, but then again, I'm more newer to mods. Like, I'm used to just playing games the old-fashioned way without the added stuff. Okay. I guess you can say I'm old-fashioned in that sense. This is going well. Boop. So that whole chunk is done. Now, proceeding onwards to clean up the next section. I actually did let myself go over one, so I'm gonna have to fix that up now. Yep, this is definitely a big area. Okay. So, truthfully, we need to go here. Maybe I'll have like a spa like area around the lake. Or like a little beach house or something. Something chill. We'll see. And then we can see how this goes. All this stone is going to be so useful when we're done. Let's fill this in until we run out of grass that we're currently carrying. Which just means that we have to work on removing stuff from above. Which we do have the excavators for. I'm just hoping we don't find any more holes in the ground that we have to dive down to fill in as well. As we work our way through this. But firstly, I'm just gonna collect all the stone from this section. Because why not? All this is a good resource. I know we could get the coal and stuff, but the reason why I'm not doing that is because we already have a lot. We have a good bit, and we have to get. We'll have other chances to get it while we're exploring the other mine shaft that we unfortunately have found a hole into. And then we've got a whole lot of other things to do. Looks like a little house on the hill from back here. We know it's bigger than that, but still it looks like a little house. A little house when you compare to how many occupants I'm trying to make share the space. I do feel like I want to keep them at least in groups, if not like all together. So that like, because I feel like if I like keep them separately, I feel like they might get lonely. You know? And we've got another line. It's already gotten dark again on us. Now that one's gonna probably attack us. We're just trying to clear this up. Because it's now dark in game, and I'm just trying to finish this. At this point, I might get close to having 2 stacks of 99 when I'm done. 999, excuse me. But I probably won't. It'll probably be like 600. Because it's getting real small now. Okay, that's too tempting now. This. Okay. I do look forward to when we can build our new farm. I just don't know exactly how I'm gonna integrate it with everything else. That's my question. Probably figure it out with time. That obsidian had me scared for a second. I thought that was a hole. I didn't want it to be a hole. Almost done. And making this big indent where we can put grass. Cover everything. Almost done. That was a big section. Okay. We're gonna go somewhere safe. So, I think this is where we're gonna end this session for now. See you guys later. Until then, I have been Monica and I am signing off. Bye.